What's going on, my route runners? It's yours truly, Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the 6, bringing y'all a ranked game. I am the Cincinnati Bungles, the Bengals, whatever you want to call them, as they miss a sack on the first play. My opponent is the Philadelphia Eagles. As you can see, this feels a little goofy. You know, you have that little streak of light there in the middle of the field. I don't really like that. I mean, I understand they want to make the game realistic, but yeah, that's a little uncalled for. So I get a nice stop on my first possession on defense, and then I'm going to hit him up with a nice little punt return. Anytime you can get a stop on defense is very nice, but then I get a penalty, of course. But it's always interesting whenever your opponent decides to kick the ball on 4th and 9. I mean, for all of you sim players out there, yeah, that makes sense, and in real life it makes sense, but in Madden, you don't need to be punting on 4th and 9 at first possession. You need to be going for that. A lot of people don't understand why, so I get messages like, well, hey man, why don't you take your points, yada yada yada. It's because offense is overpowered in this game. You have to take advantage of every little possession you get. The only time I really like to go for the field goal, look at this pick. Oh god, I'm up 7-0, and that was the nasty pick. That was an awesome animation. You see Michael Vick rolls out. He has no accuracy when he rolls out, especially to his right. And I don't know how Nelson was able to get under that ball, but I was like, man, that was an awesome pick. I'm running a little different offense I've been running my Madden 25 offense that me and Matt Hatter came up with, but recently I've just been trying out some different things. It's always fun to get in the lab. You know, I've been part of the takeaway and then thumbs and all of them. So you know, they talk about a couple different things. So I like to try to put it to the test. This game I used a scheme around the buck sweep and then a couple real nice pass plays around it. But that was an awesome pick, wasn't it? So I see right there, you see I took my field goal. I was already up 7-0, and he got ball first, so might as well make it a 2-possession game. No need to go for it on 4th down and not pick that up. I'm screaming at this guy. He has no time. Everything's locked, and, you know, he just hits me with a nice little slant route. That's very cute on 4th and 2. But, you know, that stuff is only going to work for so long. Eventually I'm going to get a stop. You know, you can't expect to get a stop every single possession, every single rip on this game, no matter if you have the best defense in the game. And I feel like I have pretty good defense, but don't get me wrong, I still get scored on. I get scored on a decent amount. You know, because sometimes I feel like I make the perfect adjustments and it doesn't work out. And then I'll play perfect defense, get the stops, be up by 20 in the 4th, booted. Man, so earlier today I lost a game, legitly lost a game. And then I got booted the next game, then I won the next game, then I got booted again. So I was like, I'm done with the game for the night. And no more of that. You know, I really want to bring y'all this road to top 100, but, oh man, the booters out there. You know, you might be like, man, I've never been booted before. I don't know how high ranked you are, but if you're not ranked that high, you don't really see it too much. But then once you get ranked high, you definitely see it. And I see this man pick up a 3rd and 27. That's just terrible defense on my part. I usually like to blitz heavy on 3rd and long because people love those smart routed out routes. They love the post routes that kill man coverage. So there's just a lot to cover in this game, you know, between the post routes and then you'll have like 2 smart routed out routes. You know, it's tough to handle. So if I blitz 6, and you know, for all of you that have my defensive ebook, I like to blitz 6 out of the dime, the man version of it. You know, you get dual edge heat. They don't have time to convert that 3rd and 27. I don't know why I didn't do that right there. But, you know, I paid for it, definitely. So it's 17-14. Hit him with a nice whip route. I'm going to take it to the 4-yard line and take it to the 2-minute warning, and then I'm going to get in the next play. So I'm 24-14. He gets the kickoff to the 41, screaming along the left edge, rolls out right, really good pocket presence on his behalf, and was able to make a big completion. Next play just hits me in the flats, you know. 8 yards, I'll give him that all day. Eventually he's going to either fumble or I'm going to put a guy in a flat zone and be able to yak that. So, yak that. I remember Zeddy, I don't know. Yuck it, yak it, zack it, I don't know, man. All these people say all different things. But look at this, man. Once again, sending that nice pressure from the left side. And then he just rolls out with a Vic to the right side. And, you know, you just have to be aware of that. So now he has 2 spies. And I'm just trying to throw it deep to end the half. Nothing there. I'm decided to run the buck sweep, which is a very nice play. I'm pretty sure, I think a guy from the Gamers Lab, I think yeah, Mr. Smith posted a tip on this play. I'm not too positive. I'm pretty sure he did though, but I honestly don't watch a lot of too many different YouTube things because I really don't like. I don't like to see too much different stuff because I like to try to think of stuff on my own or with the people I talk to in my close knit circle. But I'm able to sell for field goal. I'll take that field goal all day to end the half because I got the ball to start the second half. So now I'm up by 6, hitting him up with a sweet play once again. You can see this is a very tough run, especially since I'm mixing it in with a very nice pass play. The only bad thing, like with quarterback wraps, buck sweeps, and plays like that, is you have a chance for a huge game, but then you have a chance to get a 5-yard loss. So anytime you're on the goal line, I see some people running like quarterback wrap when they're at the 3-yard line. That's not smart, you know. Like, that's not Madden smartness, you know what I mean? Because you can get a 5-yard loss just like that, or you can get a touchdown. Or a big gain like that, but just like what I did. But then Johnson decides to fumble the ball. The Madden gods like to keep your opponent in the game, if you haven't noticed that yet. So I'm up 27-21. He gets a huge fumble to get himself back in the game. Send the pressure from the left side again. It hits me with the curl. I put a guy in the flat zone, so the flat zone sucked up too much for the curl. So he got a big first down. Now we have him at 2nd and 10, playing a little coverage defense myself, and it pays off. I get the pick. Let's go. That's what I'm saying, guys. You got to mix in the blitz with some coverage defense, because then it'll keep your opponent on his heels. You know, if he's getting used to, I like to actually blitz first and then play coverage defense second, because you'll blitz him, get some sacks, make him throw quick, make him throw a little quick slant pass, make him throw it to the flats, and then you send them out coverage defense. They don't really know what to do because they're not expecting it. And a lot of times they'll throw a bad pass, and you'll get an interception like I did to go up by 12 points. I go for the 2 to make it a 14-point game. I did not want it to be a 13-point game. Blocks his running back, picks up my blitz, and he throws a dot on me. I had a guy in a yellow or a flat, and he did a really good job, because what I really like to do when there's only one receiver on the left side, I like to put a flat out there, and then I like to man him up with the safety on that side of the field. That really does cover that up. But I did not do that that time for whatever reason. He gets a touchdown out of it, so now he's only down 7. I'm going to run the ball. There's 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, really. I just want to get some first downs. I got 3rd and inches, so I'm just going to do QB sneak, and I fumble the ball. The game's pretty much over. All I have to do is clock them. But, of course, I fumble it once again. Madden just loves to put your opponent in the game. I put a nice purple zone out there, and he decides to swat it instead of getting an interception. I got stuck on my blitzer, so I just blitzed in there. It was not a turbo, guys. And 3rd and 7. Oh, man. Come on, Chris. Y'all play better D than that. Probably should play coverage defense right there. He expects the run, the buck sweep, and he does a really good job. He's on his corner, and offline you can't really tell where your opponent is. On online you can definitely tell at all times. So I probably would have audibled out of that play. Then I'm hitting him up with the QB wrap. So I get it to his 2nd and 3, just trying to set the edge with Bernard. I was able to do that to pick up that first down. Now I feel like he's going to blitz me heavy because I'm at the 2-minute warning. Not a lot of time left. So I hit him with the screen pass, get 9 yards. Now all I'm trying to do is get a first down. I should dive down right here or just get tackled somewhere around the 20-yard line. This is about to wrap up the game. All I got to do is get a field goal range. I definitely do not. I just need to get one more first down. This is really the game. So I get 10 yards there. So now it's 35. He's calling his timeouts. He only has 1 timeout left. I do a run to the left. Nothing there. And so he uses the last timeout. I'm going to take the 38-35 lead. And so now he's got to lock up on D, not let him get in field goal range. He does a play action pass, tries to hit me the corner route. He does hit me the corner route, and he gets out of bounds. So he's at the 31-yard line with 16 seconds left. Hits me once again, but he does not get out of bounds. So this is going to be the last play of the game. I'm just in quarters 3 deep, and he's not going to get the pass off. I get the W. Hope you enjoy this. Be sure to subscribe to me for Madden 25 and NCAA game.